Hi, Dyslexic Genius here, Brett Hurt. My phone number is 864-236-1680, or you can email me at dyslexicgeniushurt@gmail.com. What I'm going to talk about is the speed control piece in here, and I talked in a previous video, and I called it, it looked like a chicken. Well, some of these Victor machines, like this later one, the bar that comes around and comes down and goes to the motor board adjusts the speed. The early ones have a machined flat in the rod where this screw fits, and that's how you hold it in place. But these types don't. You can move these back and forth. So if you've set your speed, okay, here, you got everything set, but it's still not getting at 78 RPM. These are really ingenious because all you have to do is loosen the nut. And I found these little wrenches 100 years ago at a swap meet, and they work really well. I use a real small one to loosen the nut. And what you have to do is you have to loosen this nut and push it back this way to speed it up, or the leather part toward the flywheel to slow it down. When I was looking at it, I said, okay, it's too close to the flywheel and I'm having a hard time getting it to 78 RPM. So what I do on these is I loosen that a little, and it gets a little spring loaded, and then I just stick the end of my tweezers in here. It's about a little over a 1/16 of an inch wide, and I stick it between the flywheel and there. And the leather. I just stick it in here because this is spring loaded. The governor won't move, and then I just pull this back, bring the leather in next to it. My spacer I'm using, you can use anything. You can use a tongue suppressor piece of wood, and a little, just got to go a little bit. And then I come back in and I tighten all this down. And then you have to go back on these and double check them. And I really like these later speed controls with this little handle. This is almost like an Edison diamond disc where you can adjust the tension. I really like this. It's a much easier operation than setting the speed control. And then you have it set. I moved it, whoops, right there. That was 78 RPM. It's a very easy fix for these. And this is the nice thing. You undo this little screw and you can move your little 78 around. So you can go, oh, now I can just go 78 RPM, tighten that down, and you're really good to go. This is a lot of fun, and that's my tip for the day.